So you wanna be an actor?
I know the answer, Colonel Sanders. Mama said that alligators are so angry because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush to brush them.
Well, just like in Bobby Boucher, The Waterboy, what a great movie. I don't know if any of the millennials or however the younger people know about that movie, but it's a great message in the movie. I mean, it's a funny movie, but anyway, here's the whole point of this episode is that in the movie Waterboy, Fonzie, his coach, Henry Winkler, he's this great coach that has these ideas, writes them down in a playbook, and then one of the head coaches takes his playbook, and after that, he just goes into this state where he feels like he's a horrible coach, that because his plays were in the playbook, that he is that he can't do anything else. He can't come up with new plays or anything. But the main thing is at the end of the movie, he gets his confidence back, and he doesn't need the playbook. He was just afraid the whole time because the coach did take his good plays that he already had written down in his playbook. But now, after he gets his confidence back, he comes up with all these plays and he's back into coaching and being able to be a great coach again. And it was there the whole time. The whole thing is just he thought that he needed that playbook to be great, but the whole time it was already inside of his head and those plays were up there the whole time. And that's the same thing with acting or coming up with ideas. And you hear a lot of the time that people have their ideas stolen from them, and I get it because there's a lot of people around here. They'll come up with a story idea and somebody takes their story and they steal the idea. And then that's the thing, if somebody steals your story, I learned this from a friend. He told me one time, he said, I think it's funny how people hide their ideas a lot, because if somebody steals them, then it's kind of like, so I'm the one who came up with it. There's not a shortage of content or stories or ideas. So what does it matter? If somebody wants to steal one of them and do it, then whatever. And I didn't really think about it too much too, because I know a lot of people, when they write little scripts or shorts or whatever, they're all secretive about it. They don't want people to read it because they don't want people to steal their ideas. And that's the whole thing. Like, if you have a lot of ideas, there's not going to be a shortage of ideas in the future. And as an actor, as a writer, whatever it is, there's plenty of other businesses too, that if you have ideas and somebody has to go that low to take your ideas, chances are they're the ones that are on a shortage of coming up with things and need to steal ideas from other people. But like that, you have these ideas, you keep coming up with them, have that confidence in yourself. Don't be like the coach in Waterboy and thinking that just because some of your ideas got taken, that's all you had and the rest of your life you're just a nothing, because you come up with those ideas. You came up with one idea, you come up with another idea. And most of the time when you come up with one idea, your first idea is not always the best. It's when you keep doing it and doing it, then it keeps getting better and better. Just like anything, musicians, all other artists, whatever, they come up with something. Just like cars, that's why cars keep evolving throughout the years. Somebody came up with the first idea for this model, but then it got built upon and added to this and that, and then cars are way different than they used to be. So if everybody just stuck with their first idea and thought that was their greatest idea, then yeah, the world wouldn't have any growth, or we wouldn't be where we're at today. Technology is probably that way because people keep building on top of idea over idea over idea. And that's the same thing with acting. You got to look at it that if you have one idea for something, great, it's awesome, but keep building on it. Keep coming up with more ideas and keep coming up with more and more, and just, it's unlimited. How they always used to say, the sky is your the sky is your imagination, the sky is your limit. That's what it is. Dang, couldn't even get that right, and I still think I said it wrong. But anyway, like that, you're only limited to what you set yourself. as a limit. So if you think that you only have one or two good ideas in you, then chances are that's all you're going to come up with. But if you believe that you have unlimited amount of ideas and potential and creativity, then hey, that's it. You're going to have unlimited amount of creativity and potential, and that's one of the most important things in your craft of this business. I wouldn't say in the business in general, but ideas for writing scripts and all that stuff are important to the business, but also to your craft and all that. So remember that. Remember to keep coming up with stuff. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. I remember one person I worked with. We were working on this cool short. It wasn't the greatest, I'll admit. The person was so excited about it too. And then I don't know what happened. I could just see like the confidence. Didn't want to work on it afterwards. And never said anything to me besides they didn't want to finish it because they said they didn't feel confident about it. Not in those words, but that's my conclusion from what they were saying. And they said, oh, if you're going to put it out for the world to see, you want it to be your greatest work. You want it to be the best and stuff. And never finished it. So if you have an attitude like that, chances are you're never going to finish things. The world's never going to see any of your work. I mean, we all do good and bad work most of the time, as long as you put effort into it and don't just slack off, then it's going to come out good. If it doesn't meet people's standards, well, you know what? It's a learning experience. It's a growing process. So just keep building. Don't let those ideas stop. Keep going after what it is. Don't limit yourself. Have that confidence. Be like the Waterboy, his coach. Come up with those plays from that playbook. Don't let some other coach intimidate you or whoever else it is in life intimidate you. So until next time, peace. Share, like, and subscribe. Happy holidays.